Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's Christopher. I'm sure some of you are reading that title and going, the hell is a CT mod? Well, a CT mod is what I decided to do with my Charvel. I did some stuff, man. So, as I'm sure you've seen, I did a couple of Charvel videos. I did the pink one, and then I did the DK24 with the root beer burst, which is my ultimate favorite guitar right now. But as soon as I bought that guitar, I knew there was some things about it that I didn't like that I wanted to mod, and that's where the CT mod comes in. Is I kind of did stuff to it that I prefer or I wanted to try on this guitar. So just to talk a little bit about what I did first, I bought a second Charvel Dk24. I bought this one right here. I'll show you. So you can see that. I decided I wanted that neck, and I wanted that neck on my root beer burst because I think a darker neck on that body would look sick, and it does. By the way, today's tones are coming to you from 11 Rack, and I'm using just their stock tones. I modified the reverb on a couple of them because, I like reverb. But that guitar I went out and bought, and it's right here. But as you can see, that's not the same neck, right? That's the neck from my other Charvel. So one of the things that I really wanted to do was first of all, I wanted that dark neck on my root beer burst. And a couple other things I wanted to do is I wanted to get rid of the collet style Floyd Rose, and I went to the press-in, so I got that done. I got a brass block for it. I put in a Schaller Mega Switch P style, which is the PRS style, which in the second position, it puts the outside coils in parallel. The third position puts the outside coils in series. Fourth position puts the inside coils in parallel. And then obviously the fifth position is the full-blown neck humbucker. Speaking of humbuckers, I ordered a custom shop Seymour Duncan set of the Pegasus and the Sentient. And I got them in black with gold coils because that guitar has all gold hardware and it looks nuts. It's my favorite guitar for sure. And this is it here. It looks insane now, in my opinion. I absolutely love the way this guitar looks. And when you look at those pickups with the gold pole pieces on it, it just really kind of sets it off, in my opinion. And having this darker neck on this body, I think, is a much better look for the instrument. Obviously, I swapped the gold hardware from the other guitar, or from this guitar to this neck. But yeah, the last thing that I did was I put in a pure tone jack, which I did on my Ibanez too, if you've seen that video. Other than that, stock volume, stock tone, Schaller Mega Switch, Pegasus, Sentient, push-in, Floyd Rose. That neck, though, I think looks way better on this guitar than it does on this one. Put that down for a sec. So here's the other DK24 that I bought. This is a seriously good guitar. And I like this neck on this body, I think, better than I did the dark. I did like the dark neck on this body. I thought it looked really cool. This thing reminds me of like a Nuno Betancourt model for some reason. I guess just having that natural finish on the Akume, I think is what the wood is called. Well, Akume, I'm not even sure how to say it, or Akumi. But this one's all stock still. I do plan on putting a Schaller Mega Switch in here, and I'll show you why in a minute. You'll see that the 2 position and the 4 position buzz like crazy, and I hate it. I did put a press Floyd Rose in, but I think I got a used one. I thought I bought a new one, but it doesn't fit right. It hits the volume knob. So I'm going to buy another one directly from Floyd Rose to see if it's any different, because the gold one that I bought, I got directly from Floyd Rose, and it fit perfect and it works perfect. But this is the stock configuration for the bridge pickup and the neck pickup. I didn't put a brass block on this one. I plan to. I'm going to put a brass block on this. I'm going to get a Charvel switch on this guy. These are awesome switches that come in this series of guitars. They're the super switches. So here's the switch that came out. So it's got all those different pole positions. So you can do some crazy wiring configurations if you really want to get in there and, you know, do some nutty stuff. I just prefer the Charvel Mega switches because they're so smooth and they're absolutely noiseless. And you'll see that in a few minutes. So back to my root beer burst. Let's see what this guy sounds like now. And I'll do a compare real quick, too, between these two guitars, because that's the same exact pickup set that was in this originally. And the guitars sounded pretty much the same when they had the stock stuff in there. Okay, so we're on a heavier tone right now. Which one are we on? We are on the SL100 drive on the 11 rack. And that's going into my Headrush Fr cabinet. So that's the Pegasus bridge. This thing sounds nasty. Excellent sound and bridge pickup. You'll hear the neck pickup now. Awesome neck pickup. We'll go back down to the 2 position, which with the gain, I'll go through these again on the clean so you can really hear the tone difference. But it's a 1. But if you'll notice, there's no hum at all. It gives a really good quacky single coily sound. I think in this configuration, this guitar is perfect for what I do, because I play in a couple of bands, but the one where I primarily play guitar is called Jacuzzi Shoes, and we play a myriad of styles in that. So sometimes I find myself needing that full-blown, that shreddy heaviness of that humbucker, but then there's other times where I need that quacky. I need that good twangy type of sound. In here, it's these two in series. So it's the same sound as this. It's just not in parallel. It's now in series. So when you put something in series, it kind of stacks a tone on top of each other. So this one is feeding this one, or vice versa. So your sound gets bigger. So it's the same tone as this, just a lot bigger and louder. And then you got the 3rd position, which is now this one and this one. in parallel. And the neck. Very creamy sound, and it's a beautiful sounding instrument. I'm going to put it on the clean channel now. Oh, what was I using? I like this one. Give that some volume. So now here you'll be able to hear the difference really. When you put the gain on, it kind of saturates the tone of what you're getting out of your pickups. So give you some volume so you can hear the amp better. So that's a bridge pickup again. Now the two, I love the two. The three. Same sound, a little bit more of it though. Fourth position. Gorgeous. Neck pickup. Awesome. My favorite guitar right now. Absolutely love it. Adore this thing. It picks up fingerprints like crazy. Kind of drives me nuts, but man, it is so beautiful to look at. I think changing the necks. The good thing is the Dk24 series, they're made on CNC machines. So these parts are going to fit from guitar to guitar. So I figured, why not try it? Take the neck off of that one. It's the same exact profile. It's built the same exact way. It came right off and went right into this one without any modification whatsoever, and it fits like a glove. The pocket over here is absolutely mint. So, you know, that's the beauty of buying modern guitars that are built on CNC machines. You know, you can swap out parts as you see fit. You know, somebody had recommended to me that I swap out the hardware too, you know, put all the black hardware on here, but I don't think so. I think this gold looks absolutely dead sexy on this body with the dark neck. The one thing that I hate, that drives me nuts actually, is the screws that come with the Schala switches are only this nickel color. I've looked on the web a little, not super hard, but I can't find gold screws for this switch. And of course, Schala has to have a different thread pattern than everybody else on the planet. So the screws that were on the original switch won't fit in the Schala switch, which kind of bugs me. If I can find gold screws for that, done. That's the icing on the cake for me. But this is an absolutely perfect instrument set up the way that it is right now. I have zero complaints. But I want to show you the difference between what I had and what I have. So I'm going to go back to the dirty tone. So very quickly, here's your one. Holy shit, I turned that up. It's a little bit better, a little more manageable. Neighbors aren't going to kill me anymore. But the 2 position, dead silent. 3 position, dead silent. 4th position, dead silent. If you've watched any of my videos, you know that I hate hum. Turn that on to tuner mode so that I don't destroy my amp unplugging. But yeah, so you hear that dead silent. I hate 60 cycle hum with a passion. You know, guitars have come a long way. There's absolutely no need for it. Tone purists, of course, are the guys that are like 60 cycle hum. I don't like it. So now here is a difference. You can already hear the sound difference in these pickups. Like these pickups, I don't think are as punchy as the Pegasus. Here's position 2. Humming like a 25-cent hookah. 3rd position does it still a little bit. 4th position, humming crazy. There's a substantial noise gate on this patch, which is why I'm tapping the strings. If the noise gate was shut off, it would just be crazy humming. And the neck, of course, the 5 and the 1 are going to be completely silent. I'm not going to give you the tones. You've heard them before on the other video of that guitar, but this is a sick guitar too. I can't wait to finish it and get the upgrades that I want in it. I'll keep these pickups because they are awesome. You know, you can't go wrong Seymour Duncan's. I'm going to put a brass block on this. I'm going to replace this one with one that works right. Put the Schala switch in, call it a day, because this guitar is great. This is the one that I have set up, obviously, in drop D for when I have to play guitar in 1,000-pound Katana, which is a drop D guitar band, a little bit heavier. But there you go. Those are the CT mods for the Dk24. Hope you enjoyed the video. I think probably my next video is going to be, hopefully, about my my Boss GT1000, which I have today, but I don't have it set up. I just bought the 11 rack from Sweetwater because they're blowing them out for $199. And why would you not buy one for $200? Because it's a high quality unit. So it's good to have one as a backup to the GT in case something goes wrong with that. I can just grab that, bring it with me to a show or whatever, or to practice or anything. But there you have it. My DK24 CT mod is complete. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Stay tuned for more content coming very soon. And I will see you later. Bye-bye, YouTube.